Market.
Away we go.
Market
Best value
in play.
exchange handicap hurdle. 2 miles and 5 furlongs in front of the field. Kale Baig, one of the first to show, in company with Why Lie as we head towards the first. Gentleman Moore jumped off perfectly okay and is handy towards the outside as we step over flight number 1. Mr. McGill landed a little bit awkwardly.
Fully matched.
Coming together with King Cool as we race on towards the second. Kale Baig out in front with Why Lie.
Fully matched.
Outside of the field is Gentleman Moore. 4th place for Stone Mad for Speed, ahead of
Fully matched.
amongst horses Mr. McGill. Grey on the left in about 6th is I'll Tell Me Ma in the grey colours with the white sleeves as they step over the next flight of hurdles. Towards the outside is Cesaria and other of the greys in the noseband. King Cool at the back, in company as well with
Fully
Elite
matched.
Guard. So making their turn back towards home, having jumped 2.
Fully
10
matched.
flights of hurdles. Bukale Beg, the grey under Jamie Moore. One of several who like to force the pace in this field, and the pace is generous enough, certainly better than the first division at this stage, with Why Lie in the striped colours. Mr. McGill moving closer on the running rail under Ben Godfrey. The wider out is Gentleman Moore for Tom Garner. Stone Mad for Speed in the dark cheek pieces, white sheepskin noseband, alongside Sasania, one of the greys. I'll Tell Me Ma, stable companion, and also grey is towards the inside at this stage of Elite Guard. And at the back is King Cool. Racing towards flight number 3. Kale Baig will rise just about in front. The grey leads. Gentleman Moore. Mistake in midfield by I'll Tell Me Ma. His hoping hasn't been great
Fully
over the first
matched.
few. So Why Lie continues to track the leader in company
Fully
with Mr.
matched.
McGill. Stone Mad for Speed moving a little closer. Then Sasania. Whereas has seen I'll Tell Me Ma drop towards the rear of the field as they step over the next. Passed by Elite Guard and now by King Cool. And I'll Tell Me Ma, and I have a reminder, has lost the position after some shoddy jumping early on. So Bukale Bay out in front for Jamie Moore, leading. And in second, Gentleman Moore for Tom Garner in the black and white. Mr. McGill, one off the fence now in the quartered colours, with Stone Mad for Speed having made ground. Sasania is on the outer. Why Lie has lost positions. One that's steadily picking them off is Elite Guard getting closer. Then King Cool and I'll Tell Me Ma as they turn down the side of the racecourse. I'll Tell Me Ma is proving awkward to steer
Fully
as well
matched.
there. It's hanging on the turn. And one that's lost a lot of ground is Why Lie. So if you are struggling here, I'll Tell Me Ma's hanging and proving extremely difficult to keep on the straight and narrow as they race towards the next flight of hurdles. Bukale Baig in company with Mr. McGill now, who's moved through to dispute the lead. Gentleman Moore comes next. Over in 4th place, Stone Mad for Speed. Sasania next ahead of Elite Guard. Right at the back, virtually unrideable,
Fully
as I'll Tell Me
matched.
Ma. Doing well to keep him on the course, and I think he's about to give up the fight. Mr. McGill led over that. And unseating the rider when in rear. Should have given up the fight, Mihal Nolan, because
Fully
he's
matched.
parted company with I'll Tell Me Ma, who's galloping away riderless. Hopefully Mihal is on his feet okay. Now tailed off is Why Lie. So Mr. McGill it is who leads Bukale Beg as they turn at the far end of the racecourse. Stone Mad for
Fully
Speed
matched.
has moved through into 3rd place. Elite Guard under Tom
Fully
Scudamore
matched.
on the inside of Gentleman Moore. Cesaria comes next and King Cool, but bumped along at the back of the field by Josh Moore as they turn down the side of the racecourse. Why Lie is continuing for the time being, but I think
Fully
the driver
matched.
is about to call it a day before this flight of hurdles. So out in front, it's Mr. McGill on the inside of
Bet
Bukale Bay
error.
as they race towards 4th from the
Fully
finish.
matched.
Stone Mad for Speed on the inside, disputes 3rd place over that and takes closer
Fully
order.
matched.
Ridden on landing. Elite Guard behind these. Then King Cool trying to pick them off. Sasania and Gentleman Moore is struggling towards the outside.
Fully
Sasania's
matched.
rider contemplated of giving the horse a reminder there.
Bet error.
Refrained from doing so. As out in front, Mr. McGill leads for Ben Godfrey. Stone Mad for Speed for Harry Teal, moving up threateningly now. Then in 3rd place is Elite Guard as they
match.
take 3 from the finish. Stone Mad for Speed, bit awkward
First
over
match.
it. Mr. McGill still there in 2nd.
Fully matched.
Racing in 3rd place is Elite Guard. 4th for King Cool, has made steady progress despite being off the bridle from an early stage. Cesaria is in 5th. Bukale Baig is now the latest one to drop off that leading cluster, which number 5 on the home turn. Stone Mad for Speed for Harry Teal. Ben Godfrey on Mr. McGill. King Cool round the outside for Josh Moore, making steady progress all the time. Then Elite Guard running rail for Tom Scudamore and Sasania and Tom O'Brien the grey. So Stone Mad for Speed, but King Cool sticking to the task well, and now appears to be going as well as anything. Mr. McGill ridden. Likewise Elite Guard. Sasania continues just to stay
Fully
on
matched.
and threateningly on the outside to potentially bag at least a place, but King Cool in the striped colours
Fully
has
matched.
moved on. Stone Mad for Speed wobbling around. Then Sasania as they race down towards the second last. It's
Fully
King
matched.
Cool for Josh and Gary Moore,
Fully
extending
matched.
the advantage to 3 or 4 lengths. Stone Mad for Speed for Far side elite
Fully
guards,
matched.
Cesaria the Grey. They're all bunching up for second with Mr. McGill, but down towards the last, King Cool grinding his way clear, has a 6 to 7 length lead over Stone Mad for Speed. At the final flight of hurdles, runs down it, but King Cool is to the other side safely. Stone Mad for Speed, Cesaria battling out the places, but King Cool, Josh Moore's perseverance paid off, steady progress through the final circuit, and will win going away. King Cool beats Stone Mad for Speed, but looks as if he'll hold on for a dour
Market
second,
suspended.
with third for Cesaria, the leading group completed by Elite Guard and Mr. McGill.